Alright, YouTube. Hi again. Yeah, yesterday was a very interesting day for me at work. I saw a 12-year-old girl dressed in booty shorts and a crop top. Um, she's 12. Why is she wearing booty shorts? Why is she wearing a crop top? Those shorts are way too short. I have seen girls wearing skirts way too short. Girls, don't dress like an adult. Dress like a kid because you are a kid. Respect yourself. Learn have some self-respect for yourself. Because when you dress a certain way, people see you a certain way. And I guess this goes along the lines of why males pick certain females for certain things. Let me tell you, girls, if you dress like you, if you dress with booty shorts, if you dress with crop tops, men aren't going to see you as the girl they can take home the mother, that they could date, that they can marry. Men are going to see you as a one-night stand, ladies. And this is kind of why women wind up getting all the douchebags, because of the way they show themselves, the way that they dress, the way that they act. Ladies, we need to have more self-respect for ourselves. Parents, why is your kid walking out the house in booty shorts and a crop top, or dressing in short skirts? What is wrong with parents in today's society where their kids are walking out the goddamn house in booty shorts? That's not appropriate, first of all. That's very inappropriate for kids 12, 11, 10, 9, and 13 and 14. You are a kid. Dress like a kid. Parents, don't let your kids walk out the house in booty shorts and crop top. Just don't. It's inappropriate. And I don't know what parent in their right mind would allow that. Because when I was growing up, my aunt or my mom, if I walked out the house like that, would have whooped my ass. Would have whooped my butt. That's another thing. Today's society has become so warped that not only are we allowing our kids to dress like adults, which is inappropriate, we are also teaching our kids the wrong morals. We should be teaching our kids right from wrong, not, how to treat people. But instead, these days, kids have no respect for adults. They have no respect for anybody. They run rampant and wild because no one disciplines them. Their parents just let them run wild, let them run crazy, nutty all over the place. And because they're so afraid to discipline their kid due to the fact that you spank your kid on the butt, just spank them, it is considered abuse. I grew up in an abusive home. I know what abuse really fucking is. And whooping your kid on the butt is not abuse, people. Now, hitting a kid in the face or beating him with a belt, that is abuse, people. I can honestly tell you what abuse really is from a standpoint of someone who's been through not only seeing her mother get abused, but also one that was abused by her mother's boyfriends or abused by her partners. So parents, don't be afraid to discipline your kids. Show them right from wrong. Make sure they actually get the picture. Don't beat the shit out of them, because God forbid I'd have to come down there and beat the shit out of you, because I don't appreciate people abusing people. But real abuse is when you emotionally, mentally, verbally, or physically hurt somebody to where you leave bruises, to where you leave marks. And not all abuse has to do with physical abuse. Some abuse is emotional and mental. Constantly putting someone down in your household. If you're a parent and you constantly call your kid stupid or retarded, that is mental abuse and emotional abuse. Don't call your kid things like that. What parent does that? My experience with abuse is, alright, perfect example, one of my exes, one of my exes, not only did he physically abuse me, but he called me a slut, he called me a whore, tell me I never do anything, that I never get anything out of my life when I did have everything I could ever need. He told me I would never make it. He told me that I was useless, that I was worthless. Those type of things is actually abusive to the mindset of a person. I just lost my coffee. Give me a moment. It's abusive to a mindset to a person. Starbucks, my morning coffee. But when you mentally and emotionally put someone down, it damages them in their head, in their cerebral cortex, back here. It gets stuck back there, and they constantly just start abusing themselves. Stop the mental and verbal abuse. Stop the physical abuse. But do discipline your kids. Please, for the love of God, discipline your kids. Another thing I want to talk about is morals. Morals, people. We were raised with morals. We were raised to respect each other when we were growing up when we were kids. I'm not seeing a lot of that these days. It seems like people have lost their morals, have forgotten what is how to be human, have pretty much stopped giving a shit about other people. When we were raised to give a shit about other people, we were raised differently from how kids are raised today. And I remember growing up that if I didn't respect my elders, my butt would get whooped. If I wasn't being kind to somebody, my butt would get whooped. Okay, my butt would get whooped. That sounds weird to say it. Whooped. Whooped. That's a funny way to say whooped. Whooped. I sound like Stewie off of Family Guy right now. Whooped. Whooped. Queen whip. Queen whip. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like be serious and be funny at the same time, and it's probably not working for you guys. But again, growing up, we had morals. These days, seems like people have lost their morals. They've lost all the great foundations that were built for us a long time ago. Man, I would like to go back to the Victorian ages when people really had respect for each other, when people really had manners, and it was open the door for a female or offering your bus seat to a pregnant woman. Okay, they didn't have buses back in the Victorian ages, but I'm guessing you get my point on this, all right? Morals, manners, and respect are what we were all raised on, and we should keep those morals. We should have that respect. We should have those manners. We should be polite with people because, first of all, it's the right thing to do. Second of all, no one likes a rude jerk, okay? No one likes someone who's rude. It's common sense. Oh, speaking of which, common sense has gone out the window, folks. A lot of people have not been using their common sense or lack thereof of common sense. It is like a goddamn superpower. I can hear Spider-Man going, "My common senses are tingling." Yeah, that's because common sense is a superpower. People, use common sense. Stop honking at a stoplight. You're not gonna go anywhere. You're just sitting at a stoplight. Like, this happens quite a lot. People honk at stoplights because they're so impatient. Really, YouTube? Honking at stoplights? You're not going anywhere. You're not moving. Don't honk at a stoplight, people. Just, like, be patient. Have some patience. Drivers. This happened to me a few nights ago, actually. I was crossing on a pedestrian crosswalk, and some asshole decided he wanted to keep driving on a pedestrian crosswalk. It's a pedestrian crosswalk. Stop your car and let the person cross. Don't just keep driving on a pedestrian crosswalk. What is wrong with you people? Learn how to drive. Learn some common sense. I'm sorry. These are just certain things, man. Just certain things that human beings do these days that make me think that our race is devolving.
Can you move your drinks on?
Oh. Yeah, you're good. So, yeah, we need to have more common sense in this world, more manners in this world, and learn how to drive, people. I mean, you probably had your license for a long time, but when you are driving and you see a pedestrian crosswalk and you obviously see a sign that says, pedestrian crosswalk, yield to people crossing, don't keep driving and almost run a person over. Other than that, I can't think of anything else to talk about today for this topic, so bye YouTube. Enjoy this randomly ranting crazy video. Alright, bye.